right. Is this a sad video?
Kind of, I guess.
A little bit. When we started looking for Jake a bike to upgrade, all the bikes were gone. It was so hard to find a bike. It was kind of ridiculous. And we probably looked for 8 months, maybe 10 months. We couldn't find anything. And then on his birthday, this one popped up on Pink Bike, didn't it?
Yeah.
On his birthday, which was crazy. I messaged the guy right away. We got a deal, and he shipped the bike up to us from Nevada. So Jake at that point had never rode one of these bikes, or have you?
No, I've never ridden.
He'd never ridden one at that point. So he didn't know how he felt about it. We just knew the numbers, the geometry, that it was a small youth-sized bike. As soon as we got it out of the box, as soon as Jake sat on it, I could tell he wasn't a huge fan of it, like right away. He tried to ride it for a couple of weeks. It just wasn't working out.
Yeah, like when I get on bikes that I like, you get this like, especially when you want a new bike, you get this like feeling where it's like, oh, this is nice. What I found with this bike is that I never got that feeling.
So let me just say this. This is an awesome bike. Mm-hmm. It is a very nice bike. Anybody is lucky to have this bike. It just did not fit Jake properly. But there are some things that he does not like about this bike. Tell me what you told me about corners, when you're going to corners on this bike.
It felt like around corners, since it felt top heavy, it felt like it was going to tip over. Like when I was going around corners, it felt like it was hard to get back up. So that's another thing that I did not particularly like about this bike.
So, and the other thing that was the main thing that I didn't like about the bike was how much it weighed, right?
It weighed like 37 pounds, right?
I think it was 35 or 36.
Yeah.
Now that could be lightened up. I guarantee you it could. If you just put like some different parts on it, definitely the hubs or something I would replace. Tell us about the rear hub, what you didn't like about that.
So with the rear hub is that it has so much play on it. Like it's an easy inch of play. Yeah, like especially coming out of corners and like especially going through tech when you do like micro pedals. Instead of be pedaling, it would just be play. And it's just like okay, and then you go back and be play, and it's just like I'm trying to do micro pedals, so you'd actually have to slow down by doing real pedals, and then you hit on rocks and almost crash. You know.
There's a few things that we definitely didn't like about this bike, unfortunately. But like I said, anybody would be lucky to have this bike. With a few upgrades, it could be fantastic. For the price we paid for this bike, I don't know if you guys didn't see it a few videos ago, maybe 1 or 2 videos ago, we did New Bike Day for the Santa Cruz Nomad. For the price we paid for this bike is almost the same exact price, Jake, we were lucky enough to get the Santa Cruz for. So, I mean, we paid slightly more for the Santa Cruz, but not substantially. Like, it would cost us way more to upgrade this bike to the level of the Santa Cruz. So, that's why we chose to go that route. It probably, by this time this video comes out, it'll probably already been sold. There'll be another lucky kid that gets to get out and get shredding on a sweet ride. Yeah. But this is why it's super hard to buy bikes, direct to consumer, because you just never know what they're going to feel like, you know? So, like, if you have friends that have a bike, definitely test it out first, because definitely save you some money. Yeah. Save you getting on the wrong bike, because if you're not on the right bike, it's just not going to work out. Yeah. So what do you think, bud? Little short video?
Yeah, I think so. Like,
you just wanted to explain why?
Yeah, I want to explain why, because people see me riding like my Ruckasoda or my Spawn and stuff, and people ask me like, why aren't you riding a Norco? And this is why, basically. So, yeah. Yeah,
that is why, because you got a Santa Cruz, and this one never felt right. All right. Well, I hope everybody understands. If you're just not on the right bike, it's just not going to work out for you. I know you didn't enjoy making that one too much, but yeah. Hope everybody found it a little informative, and it was maybe just an explanation why he was riding a Spawn, and then a Santa Cruz kind of appeared out of nowhere, didn't it? Yeah. No New Bike Day. We just started riding it, didn't we? Yeah. If you guys are on our Instagram, you would already know that Jake has been on Santa Cruz for a little while now. So
the bike is a great bike. It just wasn't the right bike for me. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll see you guys next time. Spinny move. Oh my god, tripped.